Hey, good people. The power of the moon to usher in change is a power that's available to all of us at all times, and so I'm here today to do a new moon intention setting reading. This will point you toward a new moon intention for something that you want to change in the 2 weeks following the new moon going up to the full moon. And this will be something about yourself. So starting with a theme from the Journey of the Soul Oracle, I have 2 cards coming out. The first is sexuality, with the keywords sensuous, passion, kundalini, sacred sex, primal, and carnal. And the second is soul, with the words infinite self, source, non-physical, karma, and Akashic records. So there's a hint of a kind of infinite power here, but it's a very personal kind of power. I'm not sure what this will bring us to in terms of an intention. But let's set these cards over here. And we'll get some tarot cards from the Light Seers Tarot. For the situation, the Knight of Swords, the obstacle, the Tower. So this is a go-getter energy, but something may go terribly wrong, or something is coming to an abrupt ending. In the marketplace position, the Queen of Cups in reverse. There may be a guilt trip or some kind of emotional manipulation going on here. The King of Wands in reverse in the thoughts position. That could be a kind of anxious, overthinking energy. The Ace of Swords in the feelings position, maybe finding an idea that feels right. And the Nine of Cups in the outcome position, being complete and successful in yourself. Well, this is a case where I think we start at the left. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is the card that makes the least sense here, because this is in the marketplace position. This is the world's advice to you in your circumstance. Maybe it is saying to take charge of your emotions at this time and use them for your creative purposes instead of being used by your emotions. It's not that different to have the King of Wands in reverse in the thoughts position. This means that you've noticed that you have a kind of fire that is getting the best of you. You may be getting excited about things and making rash decisions or losing control of your emotions. And these 2 cards give some meaning now to the 2 theme cards that we got, because this is about 2 kinds of creative energy. There's a sort of primal creative energy and then a sort of cosmic creative energy. And the objective here is to get the 2 kinds working together. It may be that they're working in conflict with each other right now. Ultimately, the things that your soul wants you to create are the things that your energetic body want you to create also. But some adjustment may have to be made to get those energies into line. And then with that, the situation card, the Knight of Swords, makes perfect sense. You're ready to go take action. There's something you want to do quickly. But if you're letting your emotions get the best of you, if you're being led around by your passion and making rash decisions, it's easy to see how this could lead to a mistaken judgment that would lead to some kind of surprising destructive outcome, as indicated by the Tower card in the obstacle position. It is all good news in the 2 remaining cards because you have a new idea that feels right, and this leads you to wish fulfillment and feeling good about your life and in yourself in all directions, all aspects of your life. Well, so of course I want to take a look at the Tower and see what that's about. what is this disaster or surprise that we're looking at? The card I'm getting is Death. So a surprise ending. So you're ready to go do something, but you can't because there's a surprise ending. The thing you thought you were working on doesn't even exist anymore. Also, let me go on to the marketplace position. What is the Queen of Cups in reverse about then? The Magician. I believe this says that instead of letting your emotions get the best of you, you want to make a decision on your strategy based on what you're able to do. In other words, take a look at your abilities, your talents, your assets. Look at what's possible instead of reacting to the circumstances around you, because what's possible from where you are is much bigger than what's happening to you. And now the King of Wands in reverse. This is in the thoughts position. The Queen of Wands, but in the upright. Now the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands could be a power couple, but I am not feeling that here with the King of Wands in reverse. What I feel that is saying here is that instead of letting your passions get you into trouble, or perhaps after you've let your passions get you into trouble, after you've taken quick action and created this surprise ending that you didn't want, you're going to stop where you are and the help you need will come to you, and then everything will look a lot better than it did the minute before. So the answer here is that all along what you needed was to get into position and wait for help. The world wants to help you. There are specific people who will help you do what you want. You're going to say, I knew you were coming. Here's what you can do. Now, I can't tell from the cards how much of this has already happened and how much is still coming in. But regardless of what stage you are at, this is a story with a happy ending. You have free will, which may mean you can pretty much escape this surprise ending. Maybe it won't be such a surprise, or maybe it doesn't have to end, because you will get the help that you want. You will have this new idea that feels good, and this will lead to your happy outcome. And the nature of this new idea is something to do with aligning your creative powers, as we got from the two oracle cards at the beginning. So this is a story where it could look really bad for a short time, but it's not going to be nearly so bad as it looks. Now we'll get one more card. This will be an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do we have for this particular moon? Guidance for the viewer for this moon. And the card I'm getting is Joy. And just as I say that, there's a train whistle in the distance. The Joy card has serotonin, rush, happiness, excitement, and euphoria. So this is a lot to do with how you feel. Remember, this was the good idea that feels good. It might feel really good based on this card. This might be the idea that says, oh my gosh, I thought I had a problem, but it's really not a problem at all. So look for that excitement that says, this is not a disaster, but an opportunity that holds a lot of potential for you. I like this kind of reading where things might look bad, but it turns out they're not nearly as bad as they look when it all comes out in the end. Well, I hope this helps you. I hope this could give you some ideas for what new moon intention you might be setting for yourself. I like to suggest a single intention, if that makes sense for you, something that stretches your sense of who you are or what you can do, and something that fits into this time frame of the 2 weeks between the new moon and the full moon. So you may already know what that would be. Good luck in setting that intention, bringing it into reality. Happy new moon.